Hello my friends and welcome back to Coffee Tea Paper. My name is Louise and today we're going to do some memory keeping for May. So I will share some beginnings of some of my pages, and then because I don't know about you, but when I'm coming to do my memory keeping journal, I actually do it over the course of a few days. I first of all, during the month, will put aside things that I want to put in my journal for memory keeping purposes, and then I will sit down and just when I've got the time and just potter away and not rush, or because it's actually quite nice just to have a reflection of the month that has been, and just think about what happened, what were the highlights, what were the lowlights, and basically just have a little reflection and get ready to move on to the next month. Now, I'm starting off with my cover page. I find that kind of helps to ease me into which sounds silly, but it eases me back into this journal, which of course I only pick up once a month. And so to do a cover page just kind of gets me more into the style of this particular journal. I keep it in my Superior Labour Traveller's Notebook Company collaboration, the Camel cover, and so it's a real pleasure when it comes time to use it. I have used for my cover page here this really interesting textural gold mesh that Jess sent me. Hi Jess, if you're watching. Jess is in the Netherlands and she sent me a couple of happy mails, and this piece of interesting gold mesh was in her latest mail to me. Excitingly for us, my son is now able to eat soy again. So after 10 years of not being able to have soy in our diets, the rest of us could eat soy, but I couldn't really keep soy in the house, and he has finally grown out of that. So now we are trying to make sure that we include soy in his diet regularly. And one of our favorite things that we used to do before we had this this problem with soy was go to a sushi train type restaurant on weekends every now and again. Unfortunately, so much time has passed that our favourite sushi restaurant, there used to be two branches of it, and we used to like alternating between the different ones. Unfortunately, it has disappeared. Shut up shop, gone bust, called it a day. I don't know, but it's no longer there. So we did a bit of research and read a few reviews about some good sushi places around Brisbane, and we all decided, we settled on this one, which we are rather cheekily mispronouncing to be Sushi Honky. I'm sure it's something like Sushi Honke, but we like calling it Honky Sushi or Sushi Honky. And we've been there a couple of times recently, and it's so much fun choosing your dishes off the little train or conveyor belt as it comes past. And they also have an which is new to us. It's probably been around for years, I don't know, but they have like a tablet on the table, so you can also order things that don't come around on the conveyor belt, so things like some gyozas or steamed pork buns, which is not particularly Japanese, but they still have them. And so much fun. And while we've been going to Sushi Honky, we have discovered, because we all quite like iced tea, but we have discovered this new to us Japanese soft drink, which has been around since the 1800s, I believe, called ramune, which is modeled on the Japanese pronunciation of lemonade. And it's quite fun because it comes in a fancy kind of complicated bottle with a glass marble in the neck, and when you open it you have to release the marble and hold your hand over the top, and that kind of creates the carbonization or carbonation process in the drink. And it comes in all these different flavors: lemon lime, yuzu, lychee, matcha, yogurt flavored. So we've been enjoying trying those as well. Later I'll show you, I do a little doodly doodle on my sushi honki pages, but I'm not sharing after the pen pages for this month. I'm just sharing before the pen pages. Now, in the meantime, while I've been yammering on about vintage Japanese soft drinks, we have moved on to my double page spread for Mother's Day. And if you're a regular here with me, you will have seen that for Mother's Day, my beautiful, beautiful children gifted me an olive traveler's notebook. And I love it. And for my birthday, they gave me these Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous stamps called Worn Text, and they are a really, really nice size to use in this regular traveler's notebook. Of course, here I'm just using the lowercase, and I'm deliberately putting them on a little bit wonky because I'm actually using the dot grid insert here, but I like the kind of higgledy-piggledy kind of relaxed look by putting these worn text stamps a bit kind of haphazardly on the page. So I've printed out Polaroid or an Instax, it's a square Instax picture of my little Mother's Day haul of gifts and cards, and so I got my lovely olive and a beautiful bunch of flowers and a couple of boxes of chocks. So yeah, I really did quite well for Mother's Day. I'm just sticking down a few bits and pieces of there's a pet tape there which has all kinds of journaling and art and travel related items or illustrations on it. And in honor of the olive, I'm using some olivey green washi tapes and also putting in the little slip of paper that describes the contents of what comes with your notebook here as well. A couple of weeks ago I did a spread in my regular vertical weekly using some of these vintage rose illustrations that I have fussy cut out of a book that was gifted to me by Seviana, one of my pen pals, and I decided to use another one here for this spread today because I thought the greens and the leaves and the yellow roses worked really nicely. So here's my little doodly doodle of some chicken katsu and avocado nigiri, some pork gyozas, and of course the ramune, my Mother's Day pages, and a couple of others that I did not filming. Was a little memory of my computer saying farewell, and my son went off to year 7 camp. Remembering that I went to the Banksy exhibit, and of course my birthday. And Just used a few bits and pieces from some of my pen pals there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!